How do I love thee? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Yes, you have a very famous writing that has stood the test of time. I love you because I know that which you are. I love you because I love myself, and I am you. Take that deeply into the consciousness. I, whom you have seen to be an individual who had a lifetime a long time ago, I am you. And I am living your lifetime as you see your reality now to be, lowercase r. I live through you, and as you, and with you as the one that we are. Well, how can that be, you ask? I mean, he's one Yeshua. He's one Jesus who is fully realized human being. He knew who he was as spirit. And I don't know that. From time to time, I really feel quite human. Well, I say unto you that in my lifetime as one Yeshua, I knew human reality. I knew human emotions. You have it recorded in your holy scriptures that I looked upon Jerusalem and knew the conflict was going on there, and I wept. I even knew jealousy. Early on in life, I compared myself to my cousin John, the one you know as the Baptist. He was bigger, taller, a bit older than I. And I knew jealousy until I realized that we all have different qualities, and yet we come from the same source. I took a deep breath, and I sat by flowing water and watched the water as spirit flowing. I became one with the water to the place where it did not really matter that my cousin John was bigger than I, could run faster than I, climb a tree faster and easier than I. It did not really matter, because I knew myself to be ongoing spirit life itself. I knew the human emotions. I knew frustration when I could see a better vision, and I overturned the money chambers table. I wanted to make a point. I wanted to make a point to them where they would stop and perhaps think that there could be another way to do things. I knew how it felt to be tempted by the world. You have the quotation in your Holy Scripture where I said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." In other words, do not bring temptation to me to live in separation in the small egoic self. I do not want it. Get thee behind me. Let it be in the past. I also understood the opportunity to entertain the feeling of fear. Again, you have it recorded in your Holy Scriptures that I prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane that, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. So you see, I knew human emotion, but I also knew what you are coming to know, that none of those emotions is lasting. You may get very upset with someone. You may feel that you really, really want to shout to the heavens, and yes, I have heard you when you have been shouting to the heavens, but then the energy passes. You are like the volcano which erupts with the energy of emotion, but I've also seen you calm the volcano. I've also seen you ask for better vision. What is truly going on here? You have asked, I want to see the whole picture. I want to see much more than what has just pushed my buttons, as you like to call it. You are moving into a space of expanded consciousness. You have come to a place of wanting to abide in the heart, to abide in stillness and peace, to abide in love and understanding, to know that brothers and sisters may choose other choices than the ones you would make, but they are doing their completion and they are following their divine path at this time as you see it. So allow yourself to be at peace always and anywhere you find yourself to be. You are as the ripples on the pond because you come to a place of peace within yourself. It ripples out and touches other ones. Conversely, when you are upset and emoting, that is also felt by the brothers and sisters, and they may have to leave you for a while, or they may join in, because human drama is an adrenaline rush and it is exciting. It proves to you, if you need any proof, that you are living a reality and it feels very important. But then, when you have done this enough times, you come to a place of saying, okay, I know that road. I know where it leads. I don't have to go that way. I can if I want to, and you can, but I don't really need to. I've been down that road many times before, so I can take a deep breath. And with the deep breath comes peace. If it does not come right away, breathe again and again and again, until finally you may even fall asleep, and that is okay. You have come to a place of peace which allows you to be asleep for a while to allow the body to relax. And when you awaken, you will not be in the same place where you were emotionally before the time of sleep. I love that which you are, because I know that which you are. I know that you are divine love, divine light, divine spirit going forward one more time into a reality that you are making for yourself. a reality that yet believes in duality and all the gradations between the best and the most terrible, and you know how those emotions feel. I love you as I love myself. Now I would exhort you to love yourself. You have a teaching which has come down through the ages, through your religious, philosophical organizations, which has commanded you to love me, to love Jesus, and to love God with all of your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your being. You have done the best that you could with that, but it has been yet placing your love outside of yourself. Loving me or God is separate and above you. Love yourself. Take time and every day to say the words, I love myself. I really love me. I really love my life. And if separated ego runs in and says, yes, but what about etc., you take the deep breath and you say, I love the divine self of me. I am having a human experience, and you are, and it is good. And I love the fact that I have the courage to have the human experience. I have said to you many times that I honor you because of the courage it has taken to choose one more incarnation in a reality which is not believed totally in love, or even a small bit sometimes. I love that which you are because I know who and what you are, the extension of the one creative principle. I have shared with you many times how I live in joy to watch you, me, as I am within you, handle the different situations in life, and how soon you rise up over what may be a tripping point, and how soon you come back to the place of centeredness which says, I am that which I am. I am all. I am one. I am one with Jeshua. I am one with Mother Mary. I am one with my brother. I am one with my sister. That is an interesting thought, and it is true. Because as I have said to you over the many, many years I have spoken with you, there is no separation. Now, do you think I say that over and over just to hear myself? No. I say it to you because it is true. There is no separation. I am you. You are me expressing the creative principle. I live within you. I am not on the cross. I am not outside of you somewhere to be adored, to be loved as a separate entity. I live through you, as you. I have said to you many times, I walk with you as you. And you have said, oh, that sounds nice, but I don't know what that means. I'm facing all these choices and challenges, and Yeshua would know what to do, but I don't know what to do, so therefore I guess, well, maybe he's over here, maybe he's really close. He might even have his arm around my shoulder. But to be one with him, with that which he is, I don't know how that would be. Yes, you are, and I am, one. Deep, really deep, you say, and yet it is simplicity itself. Everything that you encounter is the creativity of you. Everything that you bring into your reality, your hologram, as we have spent time talking about the hologram that you make, the illusion of reality, lowercase r. I am in that with you as well. Never do you walk alone. Now, I know separated ego says, oh yeah, well, he can say that, but you know, I feel really alone. Have you ever looked at the word alone and taken it apart? All one, alone, all one. So at your times of feeling most alone, allow yourself the deep breath and say, Yeshua, I'm sure glad that you're with me, that you are as me, that we are going together as one through this lifetime. The energy that you are is not contained within the body. Bodies are separate as they seem to be defined by the edge of the skin, but your body truly does not even end there. There is what is termed the aura that you already know about, and your energy goes out farther than that in any case, and blends with everyone else's. I am that energy. I am spiritual energy as you are. That is how I can be within and as you and everyone else. There is no limitation. Bodies suggest limitation, but in truth there is no limitation. There is no separation. So when you awaken in the morning, allow yourself to welcome me to walk with you throughout the day. I will be doing it anyway, but it is nice to be acknowledged. I cannot go anywhere apart from you. Even if I wanted to, which I do not, I could not, because we are all divine energy, spiritual energy. The matrix out of which we form, that which we experience, is creative divine energy. It is called love. And as you allow yourself to acknowledge the love that you are, it expands and you begin to understand what the words have been telling you. Words are clues. The word I have spoken unto you for a long, long time have been truth. There is no separation. I live through you, as you. Therefore I love that which we are. How do I love thee? With the most expansive, unlimited, immeasurable, because it is unlimited love. It is the love of the Father, Abba. It is the love of the Mother. It is the love of Spirit. It is the love any way that you want to define it. It is that and more, because truly no definition can limit the love that you are. I love the ocean of love that we are, and there is nothing else to do except be that which we are. Yes, you can struggle with all the ups and downs of the world. You can have projects that you want to work on, and that is good, especially if you bring the light of consciousness to it, the love of your consciousness, and that you use as your touchstone for any project that you give your energy to. Is this done in love? Is this done to further the expansion of love? Then stand back and do not judge, because there may be, as we have spoken so often, a bit of improv that comes in. You may think in separated ego terms that you have it all worked out. You have been there, where you had all it worked out, and then something happened. A little bit of improv that perhaps somebody threw in there, and you said, well, I have to go back to square one and start over with this again. Well, truly, you never go back to square one, but you do the improv, and you make changes, and you do expand. So whenever there may be a bit of a quirk that is thrown into a project, allow yourself to say, okay, this is for my expansion. I will have a new perspective out of this, even if I did not expect a new perspective. Then allow yourself to rejoice, to take a deep breath, and to be in peace. Joy and peace are your divine nature, and that is what you are connecting with as the awakened Christ. How do I love you? With an eternal love that cannot even be measured. It cannot be measured in quantity or in time. It can only be acknowledged. I love that which you are, a deep, abiding love. I am you, and you are me. You are within the divinity of one. And yes, you often play the drama of being, well, I'm only human. But you are much more than that. You are the love which existed before we created time, and you are the love which will always be, even after the purpose of time has been fulfilled, forever and always as one. How do I love thee? With a great abiding understanding and awakening of the love that we are, the one divine extension, the one soul love that it could never be abandoned, only acknowledged and honored. So be it.